Well, guys, I just got up here to LBL. Apparently, LBL, the Tennessee side, is starting to open the same as Kentucky. So I noticed that a couple weeks ago, and I was off for these 4 days, so I came on up here. Today is September the 9th. It's the Monday. I just got here. I just got my camper set up, got everything loaded in my truck. I'm going to go do a little scouting today, midday, because it's actually halfway decent cool. I don't think I'm going to hunt anything this afternoon. I'm going to ride around at dark, check out some fields, see what's showing beans, what's in corn, kind of get a lay for the land a little bit. And I'm going to dive in the morning and get my first hunt. I'm going to be here Monday, which is today. Probably won't do any hunt. I'm going to hunt Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning. And then I'm going to head back home Thursday afternoon. But this is just an easy place to come hunt. It's only 2.5 hours. There used to be some really good quality deer here. I know the hogs have kind of came in and kind of hurt the deer, from what I hear a little bit. But I was off for 4 days. It's going to be a nice week. I can come up here and hunt on my same Tennessee license. Don't have to buy out-of-state tag or anything. Just to get away, have a little fun, go do some early season scouting. Typically in Tennessee, we get to hunt the velvet hunt, but that's the only early hunt we do until, first October, last weekend of September. So we're up here. Maybe we'll get on a good buck. I'm not going to be real picky. I'm kind of looking at an 8-pointer. Probably won't shoot anything under 8-pointer, but it ain't got to be giant. I'll probably end up getting 3 Tennessee tags this year for bucks. We'd be in the CWD zone. If I kill a doe and get it tested, I can get a extra buck tag pretty easy. So that shouldn't be an issue. And of course, I'll go to Illinois for my rut hunt. Usually my rut vacation, I go up there for 10 or 12 days. Usually November 16th-ish until their gun season, which is usually the week before Thanksgiving. But I'm going to get in the truck a little bit and do some riding, check out some fields, and then dive in a couple spots that I've seen that I think could be interesting. I'm going to go do some scouting first. I'm kind of in between that time where the acorns may be falling. The beans are starting to turn some places, and some corn's getting cut. So I'm going to get in the woods and kind of see what the oaks are doing and make a call. They have done some cutting here over the last couple of years. And I found a couple spots on a map that has a field, looks like a cut over above it, a little water hole. So I'm really going to check that out because I'm thinking they may be bedding up in the cut over on the top, coming down to the fields to eat. And I'm going to try to set up on a little ridge right there where it looks like a watering hole. Now that's just from my map. I have to get in there and do some scouting, see what the trails show me and what other stuff shows me. But stay tuned. It should be an interesting week. I'm kind of excited. I'm up here on top of a little saddle. There's a logging road that I drove down and walked up. Ooh, mosquitoes are bad. Looks like they burnt this a couple years ago. There's burns there. There's burn trees over there. You can see how there's a little underbrush and the canopy's not real thick. But just not seeing nothing in grass. There's a lot of old acorns, probably from last year. But nothing that just grabs me. I'm gonna walk this ridge a little bit and see if I see anything. If not, I'm gonna get out of here. There's acorns everywhere, but nothing new. Everything's old. I'm gonna walk along, see what I find. All right, this looks like a scrape to me, right here. There's a licking branch here. It's kind of hard to tell. There's a limb broke from right there. And where it's at on top of this ridge, typically I'd say it's a scrape. I'm gonna make my way now both sides of this ridge and see what else I got. But hey, that's good. It's a plus. All right, guys, I think I got my spot I'm gonna set up tomorrow. It's a big ridge. And yeah, it's pretty open, but it's a big ridge. And it's going down, and you have a trail that's on the side of this hill that crosses over. And then you got 2 that go down there, and they all go to that cornfield, that crossing, and that cornfield down there. So right now I'm just kind of looking for a tree to see how I'm gonna set up with what the wind's doing. I may go down into those bottoms a little bit more. I'd be scared in the morning with my thermals. I'm not sure what they're gonna do here. Like I said, there's a really good trail that's coming up right here. And then there's another really good trail here. So I'm gonna try to figure out, mark me 2 trees and see what the thermals are doing and set up. I think it'll be good tomorrow afternoon because the deer will be coming out of the woods going to the field. But I'll look around and mark me a tree. This will probably be my setup in the morning. All right, so I forgot to show y'all the tree, but I found me a tree back there. And I think it's gonna be a good spot. It's got like 3 trails coming in together into that creek crossing. And then they're crossing that creek and they're going to that cornfield. I found several good trails going in that cornfield. I'm just not a big cornfield hunter this time of the year because I think they're only gonna be out there right at daylight or at night. And I'd rather back up into the hardwoods. There was some acorns falling back there. I just hope those trails that I'm seeing aren't all just from hogs. Because I know coming out I found a couple hog trails and I could tell they were hog trails because on the side of the tree saplings and stuff, it was just mud and just junk all caked up on there. That's something I'm not used to hunting. I've never even seen a hog. So if I just seen one day, it'd be kind of cool to me. But I got another spot that kind of sets up similar. Seems like the only thing out here is corn. Don't look like there's any beans at all. But it's a ridge that runs, it's almost like a bench from the map that runs along the side of a hill. And there's cornfield kind of below it, and it was that cut over up top. And there is a little watering hole pond on that little bench going around. So I want to get over and hit that. It's 4 o'clock, go hit that for a couple hours. By that time, I can ride around and kind of glass and see if I can spot anything coming to the fields. And if I spot a good one coming to the fields, I may kind of rethink and dive in somewhere blunt in the morning, but we'll just see. But pretty happy about that spot for my first sit. I think it'll be a good morning spot, maybe be a good afternoon spot. Cut them off coming to the field. I'm not really sure what the wind's gonna be doing in there because of the hills, but I'll get in there in the morning and kind of play it and kind of see. I think as long as the wind's coming across those trails, I think I'll be okay, because I still think I'll be able to get a shot off before they bust me. But we'll check it out in the morning. But go up here, check out this other spot. I'll get in there, and if there's anything interesting, I'll show you what I got. All right, so I went all the way back down this logging road. Look, you got a cornfield on that end, and all this is just grown up stuff. But they definitely been eating on it. And man, look at that tree right there. That may be an afternoon hunt tree. Let's see what happens. But there's a really good trail that comes out right here. And they're actually skirting that edge behind that tree. Coming out. So that may be a pretty good spot. I'm gonna make my way back up this ridge and check out around that pond and see if there's even any water in it. But they're definitely coming out here. Like I said, you got corn all the way there. Be a good observation. You just kind of sit there and see if anything comes out right at dark. If it wasn't for going out tonight, glassing some, I'd sit up right there tonight and just chill and see what comes out here, but I'm gonna save it. Interesting. I thought it was beans out here at first. I was getting really excited. But right here is a bank trail. Right here is just straight up awesome. I don't know how good you can see that. That trail just coming out right here. I guess they're just browsing out in here or making their way to that corn. Get down here and keep walking and see what happens. Well, I'm here and it does have water. But there is a lot of hog trails. You can, everything's muddy around it, everything. But I still bet the deer are coming in here because it is hot. Still bet I bet these are deer tracks also. So let's see if I can find a tree to get set up on and mark it. I'm gonna hunt this one day for sure. I don't know where, but I'm gonna hunt it. Hey! Hey! Can't park there. Can't park there.